destroyer from Wisbech in Cambridgeshire. Well, you can't really improve on that record. Rating 11, fights 11, won 11, KOs 11. And still just a baby, 19 years of age, moved up from cruiserweight to heavyweight. The frightening thing is, Jimmy, that as far as Herbie's concerned, he can only get better.
Absolutely. I'll tell you a quick little story about Mr. Herbie Hyde. When he first came to the gym, I remember Barry saying to Chris Eubank when he moved around with him, just like, let him have a look at it and see what he thought. And afterwards, Chris said, you have a jewel in the crown.
Well, as I don't know what the hold-up boy's getting in the ring for. Oh, here comes... Jolly good, I'm glad we've got someone in the ring.
A bit of gamesmanship.
Here comes Tucker Richards, here comes Herbie. Let's hear from our MC now, Alan Hughes.
Welcome to Greenwood's International Centre for the evening of championship boxing, promoted by Matchroom and sponsored by the Daily Mirror. A special welcome goes to all our viewers on Spree Sport in the United Kingdom, Sport Canal in Germany, Sportnet in Holland and Belgium, TV Sport in France, and tonight we are going live to the United States of America, prime time. All your officials this evening are appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control. This contest is a heavyweight contest over 8 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the red corner with the black and white shorts from Wolverhampton, Tucker Richards.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of eyes here tonight, and Herbie will be very pumped up for a good starting performance, because this is where to do it.
Herbie Hyde.
And just show the boxing public what a talented young man he really is.
Weighing the new today, Tucker Richards scale, 16 stone 9 pounds. Herbie Hyde, 14 stone 3 pounds. Your
enormous weight discrepancy. 2 stone and 6 pounds.
That's nothing to the 4 stone to give away the last time he fought.
Oh, that's right. Richie Davis, the man in the middle.
But the thing that Herbie always compromises the weight deficiency by is the fact that he's so fast of foot, mind and hands.
Yeah, for once a nickname is well earned. He really does dance. He's a terrific mover, and he's got a dig.
I'll tell you what, this fella fancies the job. Be interesting to see how this one goes. Herbie looks very relaxed. I think he's going to have to be 100% on the case.
This is scheduled for 8 rounds. Hyde in white and Richards in black.
This is one nice, talented, relaxed young man, Mr. Herbie Hyde. Richards has got to try and shake the composure.
Well, before you test Herbie's chin, first of all, you've got to catch him. 11 have tried, 11 have failed. In his last outing, as I said, John Westgarth got through with a couple, but Herbie took him. And Westgarth has got a dig, and this fella, Big T, Tucker Richards, he's got a dig as well. Only one of his fights has gone the distance. Last time out, that points win.
Yeah, he got hit by a big right hand, as you said there, in his last fight against Westgarth, Herbie, and he was very, very pleased with that one fact, believe it or not. Not that anyone's ever pleased with getting it, but it answers questions not only in everybody else's mind, but in his own, and that's the most important of all. But still, not like to be casual. This guy's a big, strong-looking fighter, wide in the shoulders, strong-looking arms, and looks like he can punch.
And I'll say this for Richards, he looks a solid 16 stone 9. He's not carrying any excess weight that I can see.
I'll second that.
Midway through the first. And Herbie Hyde according his opponent with quite a great deal of respect in this opening session.
Don't think a bad thing. Sensible beginning from Herbie. He hasn't done nothing crazy and gone wild. He tends to throw a lot of short clusters of shots once he finds his range and his rhythm.
Yeah, Herbie has not yet got a one-shot knockout. He puts you down with very quick clusters.
That was a good right hand there, bang over the top. Herbie Hyde's one of them fighters, it's like chopping a tree down. First blow, then you will with the rest. He just follows up and cuts away. If you keep chipping, they'll eventually fall, and his record speaks volumes for that. A nice variety of punches, Herbie. He throws hooks and uppercuts with either hand.
And at the moment, he's making Richards a little dizzy.
Richards, though, poker face.
He really does have a terrific variety of shots aside, but Richards covering up quite well.
Yeah, he's throwing that right hand over the rather pouring jab of Richards and coming through with the left uppercut and switching hooks and all sorts of shots.
And Richards already carrying the scars of battle in this opening round. I'll tell you, Herbie fancies the job. He took that round by a street.
Very confident opener from Herbie Hyde, and an impressive one at that. He seemed to coast the early part of the round before opening up with a barrage of shots to show not just Richards but the audience what type of fighter he is.
And as we watch Herbie being administered to by Freddie King, always nice to meet our viewers at ringside. Just had a young man called Phil from Southampton come up and said hello. Wants his sister, brother-in-law back in Southampton to know he's spending the family fortune in the bar at the moment. Just kidding. Pleasure to meet him. Pleasure to meet anybody on our travels around the country, me and Jimmy Mack. And you can see the damage already on Richards' face, even after 3 minutes. A little bit of a swelling over left eye, a little bit of a swelling on the right eye. Round 2, Hyde in white, Richards in black. And you're quite right, Jimmy, Richards did look as though he fancied the job in hand at the start of round 1, but I reckon he might have 1 or 2 doubts now.
Yeah, see, with Herbie, he plays on people's minds. He's a frustrating kind of guy. He's so quick and got so many different shots, and he stands in front of you like he is now. His hands where he wants them. He's got such good reflexes. He's able to now have a clean shot. I can see after a while this guy's going to try and take Herbie out with big swinging shots, and that's when he may run on to the dangerous stuff that Herbie's keeping in the bank at the moment.
Well, if he's got this huge weight advantage that he has got, about 30-odd pounds, he's got to use it. He's got to get in close, make Hyde push him off, tire him out. If you've got a 30-pound weight advantage, use it. And he looks a bit sorry for himself. He's trying to get in these big shots, but Herbie Hyde was not a bad defensive boxer.
See Herbie shake his right hand there shortly after landing it. I hope it was nothing to worry about, but he seemed a little bit concerned for a split second. Tremendous lateral movement, focused in now on the job, and slowly but surely going through the gears, putting them together and showing what a class act he is. Herbie seems to be saving the right hand, Dave.
He does a little bit. He's landed a couple very heavy bleeding from Richards' nose now.
Herbie now going through his talking routine. And Tucker Richards is answering back, and Richie Davis has joined in the conversation by telling him to shut up.
Well, Richards looking a bit of a mess now. Bleeding heavily from the nose, got damage to the mouth. And Hyde doing a job on him, but you're quite right, he does seem to be saving the right hand, doesn't he?
Absolutely. This guy's going to struggle now, Richards. His blood absolutely gushing out of his mouth. And Herbie's doing it at the moment with one hand.
I tell you, this is X-certificate stuff, because Richards, his face really is just a mask of blood at the moment. It looks, I hasten to tell you, it looks an awful lot worse than it is. There's the bell. But he's having a job being dominant. We're going to take a short break. King's back to us, Herbie Hyde, looking very relaxed. Slight question as Jimmy McDonald's raised about his right hand.
You see Herbie unloading all with the left hand, see, and switching him up the middle there and leaning back, but everything was done off the one hand, and I just hope that I'm wrong.
I don't think Richards is going to go on for too much longer because he's getting beaten up here.
And Herbie's going to enjoy it more and more as it drifts by and he starts flowing through the gears, one after the other, switching them hooks and uppercuts all with the one hand. And systematically taking this fellow to pieces.
But he is only using the left hand. Oh, the Ali shuffle. We haven't seen that for 10, 15 odd years.
Well, you've jumped in before I got the chance to say it. He's absolutely idolising Muhammad Ali. He watches tapes of him night and day, and that is his real idol.
I've never guessed.
He loves and idolises him.
He looks a little bit like him, and he tries to find a little bit like him. But let's get one thing straight. There was only one, and there will only be ever one Muhammad Ali.
And I think Herbie Hyde would probably be the first one to tell you that.
As not to give any discredit to Herbie, I think he's a very, very promising fighter, and he's got a hell of a future. But let's make him the first Herbie Hyde, not the second Muhammad Ali.
This kid's blowing and swallowing blood and really finding it hard to get any breath at all at the moment.
And like I said, not for the faint-hearted, but he is not crazy as though this may seem. He is not seriously injured.
Herbie Hyde showing the Ali tactics. They actually called Richie Davis to stop the contest.
I think Richie Davis could, because Richard's heart is not in this.
This has definitely been done with one hand, no question.
Yeah, that's it, all over.
Excellent performance, absolutely.
Herbie, 12 fights, 12 wins, 12 stoppages.
Yeah, that was class.
He is some prospect, this kid, I tell you.
He really did do that job with one hand. There's no doubt about that.
So we're going to get the confirmation from Alan Hughes. Third round stoppage. And poor old Tucker Richards really had a job done on him.
The third round, the referee has stopped the contest. Herbie Hyde is the winner.
We're going to take a short break.
And ladies and
Join us back here at Brentwood in just a couple of moments.